Testing. One, two, three. Testing. One, two, three. Testing. One, two, three. What's up, everybody? It's your boy One Gun, and we are back again today to talk about True Troll. Welcome to the fake version Joesph Earl Mcpeek Daily Buffoonery Show, hosted by me, One Gun. Everyone, yay! Yes. Today's buffoonery comes in a questionnaire. Joe's just happened to be on. Let's see what he's talking about today, folks.
Or she is not talking.
Oh, I got the wrong one. Let's see. Look at him, y'all. He's kind of sad this morning.
Go ahead, not talk.
Once again, more music that he has stolen from somebody. Oh, boy, so here he is.
It's a hard knock life for him. They finally shut his mouth off, I think.
No, Joe. My mouth will never be shut off. But we can talk about some other things today, folks. And one of the things that we can talk about is this. So we sent the inquiry. Don't worry, Joe. We've hidden the people who actually asked the inquiry. Let's get this blown up a little bit, folks. This is gonna be fun. So remember we talked about the little locked icon right here. Now the little locked icon has sort of kind of been explained, but we're trying to get some more information about why and how did these files get locked. Now it seems like we asked the question: is it possible any edition of iPysoft to open a locked file? Okay, remember that. If so, which version of iPy must a user need to buy to unlock a file? If not, what must a user do to process a locked file? So when we go to the next one, yes, scene. We get a response from a Mr. Pavel at iPysoft.com. Now, Joe knows who Mr. Pavel is. Yes, he does. He knows who that is. Oh, let me cut this off, kids. Okay. All right. Let me go back to the original one so y'all can see what we said. Okay, so here. Okay, so here's the inquiry we sent. Sorry, y'all, for having that up. I forgot to take it off once again. So here we go. This is an email that we sent. I'm gonna repeat myself again. So this is what we sent to iPy. All right. It says inquiry about the lock, and we wonder why would Joe have locked files if he so-called brought a legitimate copy of iPy. And I have a couple of theories about this, folks, and I'll talk about those theories on the other side of this conversation I'm about to have, y'all, about the conversation we had with someone over there at iPy. It says, hi, I would like to ask, is it possible for any edition of iPy to open a locked file? 2, if so, which version of iPy must a user need to buy to unlock the locked file? 3, if not, what must the user do to process a locked file? Okay, so here we go, folks. So Mr. Pavel, I just said that a few minutes ago, and we made sure we sent them the picture of Joe lying about his usage of iPy, folks. Yeah. Yeah, clown music, folks, I know. So, on May 2nd, this morning, Pavel at iPy. Now, this guy actually works at iPy, and he gave us a response. And he goes, hello, there is no way to unlock the locked file with the paid version. However, if you purchase the license key, a 1-year perpetual, I will convert you the locked project to regular format. So, more questions about all those files from 2012. all those files from 2012 that have every file Joe has the orange lock on it. Every one. So Joe can't process any of them files to become motions. And the stuff he records now still has the lock on it. You get what I'm saying? So, no amount of lying, can Joe do right now to defend the fact that he can't process the videos that he's making over there with his iPod. Every video he has that people are dancing in are locked. So, if that's the case, those videos that Joe have most likely are not his. And the version that he has of iPod does not have a 1 year or perpetual license. So that's why he can show off that registration, but he doesn't have a perpetual license. So the whole thing about it is Joe is doing another slide. And see, that's why you always ask someone who's Joe is always trying to scam on. See, Joe's been trying to scam on iPod for the longest, saying he's doing all these animations and stuff, and it's not true. They tell us that it's not true. The motions that Joe do can't possibly be made in the iPod. Can't possibly be. Out of all these years, okay, folks, all these years we've known Truebones. Has anybody ever seen Joe use more than one iPod Connect? Microsoft Connect. It's because Joe doesn't have the correct version to use a third or a second or third camera. He doesn't have it. He never had it. That's why Joe keeps on trying to lie to people. Say, everybody, I did this with a one iPod Connect. See, with my new technology, it's not true. It's not. So everything the con man shows you that he's doing with one iPod Connect is false. False. And this is coming from the people who actually make the product. They even told us once all the stuff that he claims he did with that iPod, it's impossible to do with one Connect. You will have to get the $2,000 version, and on top of that, buy some other stuff to make it happen. But he said no. No. See, the videos that Joe been showing us of the guy on his head spinning around, well, that's somebody else's video Joe stole from somebody. That's why it's orange locked. See? Let me show you. Let's go back. See? This is somebody else. This isn't Joe's video. This is somebody else's. Joe got his hands on somebody else's work and tries to play it off like it's his. That's why it's orange locked. Because this person probably was using two Microsoft Connects. He probably was. And then Joe conned him or downloaded this, because if you go over to iPod software, they have a whole thing where you can download videos. And the thing about it is, if you download the video, you can't download the iPod file, it'll be locked. Every video. And Joe has done this multiple times when we see that orange lock on multiple files. And Joe shows off his iPod files, and you see that they're locked. Joe is not producing any animation over there whatsoever. And the thing about it is, I have more questions for iPod on the way that Joe uses this stuff, because I need to know. See, the problem is that we've been trying to watch Joe's videos to get the answers of how he's been. Like I said, what's up, Todd? Todd Fox says, like I said to Joe at the time, where are you in these videos, Joe? Where is Truebones? Is any of these videos proof? He's not in this video. He's not. He's not. So he's been collecting all this data because Joe did run a scam where he said if you all send him your iPod recorder data, he would transform it into animations. And even back then he couldn't because he was lying. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. So people sent him some stuff, and this could be some of the stuff that people sent him, unbeknownst to Joe, that when he got it, he couldn't unlock it. So that's why Joe stopped doing the service. That's why Joe stopped doing the service, because he couldn't unlock the files because he doesn't. See, it seems to me that he doesn't even have the basic. Even with the basic, you can't with any of the paid software. All right, like the basic and the express, those two, you can't unlock these files. Even with the pro version, you can't unlock these files. You have to send those files to iPod to unlock them. That's what was told to us. So this lying, cheating, rotten scoundrel. This lying, pathetic man. Lying. And he doesn't have to lie, folks. He doesn't really have to lie. All he has to do is just shut up, get on the internet, and do something to make people want to come back and watch him. But he can't do that. Instead, he does this in the morning, folks. He does this. Talks about me.
And who knows what happened.
Oh yeah, and destroys other people's music. The music he's working on ain't his. He didn't produce it. He's just taking it and doing what every other pirate does, mix it down so he can sell it. That's it. That's all, folks. You know, I find this totally hilarious. Did he comb his hair? Oh, he did. Hold on. Let me go back and look. I didn't check to see if his hair was combed. Did he comb his hair? Did he shave? Hold on. I'm about to look. Did he shave? Looks like he shaved too. Well, he may have shaved poorly, but he looks like he shaved. Let's see what he says, folks.
A couple tracks to work.
He got a couple of tracks to pretend that he's working on. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see what he has to say.
There is no try. Knows what happened. I don't know.
You know, ever since I did my Yoda impersonation, he's been copying me Have y'all noticed that? He's been copying my Yoda impersonation ever since I did it. I did a bad job, but he's doing one hell of a horrific job.
But he's not, or she is not talking.
Oh,
go ahead, not talk.
We're talking.
Do or do not.
Joe, we talk. Talk you. You buffoon. Try to fool us. Joe sucks. Try to rob people of art, but fails.
That's the way you do it, troll. Yeah, I made him comb his hair. See, like I told you, I got my troll under control. I got him under control. Sometimes he tries to scratch at the lock every once in a while, but I'll put a new one on. So there you have it, folks. There you have it this morning. There you have it. The troll once again been busted. I mean, this is 100% proof that he's been busted, folks. And he knows he's been busted. I like to thank all the people who... what's this? Oh, okay, I already showed that. Because I keep on getting streams of juicy information from willing participants. Wisdom of a Muppet expressed by a buffoon. Sure. Todd Fox says wisdom of a Muppet expressed by a buffoon. Sure, Joe. Yeah, folks. Yep. What more can I say? I mean, this has been so entertaining to watch Joe just flap and fail some more All because of the simple fact that he can't keep up with his line. He can't keep up with his line. So we know. So now everybody knows now that it's impossible for Joe to make any of the stuff he's selling with one iPod Connect. They say it. They tell. Wait a minute. Did I even read that one? I don't think I read that one, folks. I think it's this one right here. Here it is right here. With a Sync Connect, you can track motions when the actor always faces a sensor. In case of self-occlusion, like a body arm hidden by the body, tracking errors will occur. With a single Connect, you need to record background before performing motions. Only videos recorded with iPod Recorder can be processed, but the latest allows to convert MKV files written by the Azure Connect to regular iPod video that can then be processed. So that's the truth, folks. That's the truth. Wisdom. Top Fox says it's a dying scam. All right. How many more people can Joe piss off before he gets canned for good? For good, you reckon? Well, Joe said that I took away one of his 2 clients. So, you know, all you have to do is show people who they are for what they do. That's all you got to do. You know, you can't really explain to someone what a person is doing to them that's wrong. You have to actually show the person doing it. You know, when Benny D saw, and no, not just saw, but heard me, I've been telling Benny D for well over a year now that this dude is stealing his artwork and using it to promote his stolen content. I've been telling him that. I said, please don't get your artwork from him, blah, blah, blah. So I got to a point later this year where I said, no, what? I'm just going to stop with Benny D. But all it took was Joe to keep bragging about how great he is about stealing stuff and how he uses somebody else to promote his garbage. You know, that's all it took. Really, that's all it took. And dude cut him off. See, Joe was out to destroy this dude's relationship with Real Illusion. That's all Joe was out for. That's why Joe kept on bringing up his name. Joe hated the fact that this guy was using Real Illusion stuff to promote Real Illusion with his art. And Joe couldn't have that. Joe wanted to sit back and tell Benny D, use my stuff. My stuff is better. Come on, use it. And, yeah. Benny D, I finally showed Benny D for what he is. He's a user, abuser, crook, criminal, you know, con man, whatever else you want to call him. But one thing Joe is definitely going to do is make himself look incredibly stupid trying to use people. And that's what he did. You know, when Joe started calling you a Pollyanna, prima donna, whatever he had made up, I see that as a badge of honor because I know I've gotten to him. I know I've made him mad enough to sit back and talk about me in that way. I know there's nothing he can do to me but sit back and talk. But when Joe goes off the rails, there's something I can always do, and that's report him in, folks. That's all I do is report him in and wait for Joe to come back and call me a patsy prima donna. I got a wall here with lines drawn in how many times he called me that. I just laugh because I know he's been got. You know, the whole thing with him saying, we'll shoot his license. I knew what Joe was up to. I knew. He needed that license information so he can report it into the BSA. But I gave him the right license information because I gave him Polywick Studios. Polywick Studios. If Joe, did it work? No. Joe called them folks 100 times saying, I'm going to get one gun. Yeah. He didn't get nothing. He got an empty hook with a word attached, try again, fool. With a letter attached to it. The guy's a clown. He's a clown. He proves it every day. He tries every day to hurt people. That's his goal. You know, if nothing is right in his life, he's going to come after you. He's going to try to after you. Either take what you have or make sure nobody watches what you do. You know, lots of people watch my channel. Hardly anybody can watch his. I'm at 7,000 views now. Where is he still at? Yeah, folks. You know, I'm making this video short today because I want to get up early this morning and try to get in a couple of games of Warzone. But I will leave you Where is he at? I know he's around here somewhere. Where I do that Joe video at? Oh, that's my Netflix. Yeah, folks, I do Netflix and chill. Let's see. Let's see what Joey's talking about again this morning. Is he pretending to be a music producer? We do this with music, and I make music. Well, I steal it first, and I then pretend that I made it from scratch. And I got swag. Yeah. Yeah, so he's over here taking people's music again and call himself mixing it down or whatever. Yep. Well, folks, that's it for me today. Try me again maybe later on today. If something else comes up within the rest of the day, if I get some more True Troll news, I will surely get back on and let you all know. Because we've been getting, I mean, ever since Joe started acting crazy and continues to go crazy all week, we've been getting lots of True Troll news. And I think people are sending me more True Troll news because they really are tired of him. They want him to try something else, like make his own stuff and stop stealing other people's stuff, and then aggravating other people because they can make stuff and he can't. I mean, that I think that's the thing, and I think that's what the participants in this experiment are doing. I mean, they're just saying if they can do something about a troll who will not leave people alone. I mean, he will not leave people alone. Nobody. But this morning, it seems like he stopped yapping and decided to pretend he's a music producer. So that's cool. He can do he can pretend to be whatever he wants to be this morning. We just want him to just keep doing what he's doing and leave us alone. If he can just get up one day and just do something and show people he can do something, that's fine. I don't care if he's taking other people's music and stealing it and then remixing it. I don't care. As long as he leave us alone. But the more he talks and lies about stuff, the more we bust him. And that's what we're aiming to get him to understand. People don't listen to your crap, but every time you talk, we're going to make sure that people actually know the truth behind the Truebones. All right, Joesph, Earl, Mcpeek. So I'm out of here, folks. Thanks for enjoying the stream. I'm about to get out here and play me some Warzone, maybe some Battle Royale today, or maybe some multiplayer. I don't know. Well, I'm hoping that the servers over there at Acclaim, Activision. I'm hoping that the servers are actually working, so I can actually don't have to wait like 40 minutes to get into a game. So we'll see, folks. And I'll probably stream a little bit playing this Modern Warfare today. I don't know. I might do some work today. I don't know. You know, I'm kind of enjoying this time that I have. Not working on nothing. So everybody have a good day. Thanks Ty Fox for showing up and all the rest of you guys. This is One Gun. I'm signing out, and I am out of here, folks.